All right, Travis here with Bluedoor. In this video, we're going to do a quick overview of the general lead flow for the Lead Connect package for Sierra. I'm going to go through kind of the lead's journey as it works its way through different action plans, different call plans, what to expect and what to look for. So when a lead registers, brand new lead registers, it's going to be automatically assigned to the status new. When it's assigned that status, it's going to automatically be assigned a 30-day qualifying action plan, as well as a 30-day qualifying call plan. So it's done automatically through the system. Now in that first 30 days, emails, text messages are going out to the lead. About 30 to 33 points of contact between email and text. And then you'll also be getting call reminders, task notifications in your dashboard for that lead as well. Now, if the lead makes it through that first 30 days without a response from the lead, no updates done by the agent as far as status update, or if there's not a call connected, then what the system's going to do is automatically kick that lead over into qualify status. So this is where we're still unresponsive, still cold, and it's going to add it to the stale buyer phases. The first one being the stale buyer phase 1. That plan is about 60 days. It's also going to add it into the weekly call plan. So that's the priority 1 P1 call plan. So that's going to be weekly for 90 days as it works through this stale buyer phase 1. Now, same thing as in the new and qualifying. If there's no response, no update, no changes are made, the lead's going to automatically keep moving through the stale buyer process, going through stale buyer phase 1, updated call plan to bi-weekly call plan. And then again, no response, it's going to go into the stale buyer long-term nurture. So that's going to be 365 days on a monthly call plan. So this is the first 550 days of follow-up, essentially from day 1 of registration. Now, no response, no updates, no changes. We know that lead is going to be in follow-up for a very long time. Now, at any point that the lead responds, the system is going to mark that lead as active. It's going to update that status to active. It's going to stop all the call plan. It's going to pause the current fully automated plan that the lead is on, and it's going to update that status to active. You're also going to get notified on your dashboard with what we call our insights. I'll do another video on those. Those are something new that we just added, but kind of just gives you kind of insights, next steps, let you know what the plans are on, so on and so forth, but I'll go into more detail on that on another video. Now, when the lead responds, becomes active, pretty much essentially right now, ball's in the agent's court. So all the automations are off. There's no action plan. There's no call plan. What we're looking to do is engage that lead, qualify that lead, and determine where it's going to go next into the pipeline. Now, within this stage, or the status right here, we still have what we call our priority lead alerts activated. So essentially any kind of behavioral actions on the website, priority lead, which will be similar to, let's see, lead views a single property 5 or more times, lead returns to site after 30 days. Those are all still activated, but they're not automating the messaging. So those are just going to be giving you notifications when the lead makes that action or takes that action. While it's in this new to qualify stage, though, the priority lead alerts will be active and sending off automated emails and text messages. I'm going to go over that in a priority lead alert video as well too. So, but with this, so anyways, back to the active. When lead is active, this is when we're qualifying the active or the lead in active status, determining where the next step is. Obviously, if we get a stop do not contact, it's going to get moved over to that status there. Junk within our system, we don't have any kind of set standards for junk. So whatever you're using in your office, your brokerage, that's, you can use it for that. Now, prime lead is obviously anybody you're going to be working with, a priority lead, somebody you want to stay in touch with, a 0 to 90, ready to move. Now, for the watch status, we use this so for just browsing, no time frame established, just looking, just curious, all those basic responses. So the idea is if we're not able to move them into a prime, we want to encourage watch as much as possible so that we can keep them on follow-up as well as e-alerts, market updates, so on and so forth. When we move them over to watch, they're automatically, when that status is updated manually by the agent on your side, that status is updated to watch. It's automatically added into the long-term nurture plans. So that's going to be a fully automated plan, emails and text messages for 365 days. That's once a month, generally email, text message each month. It's also added to a P3 call plan, which is going to be monthly call reminders for 365 days. And then optional, you can add manually as a lead check if you want. I'll go over that in some more detail too on another video. Now, similar to the first phase, if the lead responds, once that lead responds, it's going to be automatically updated to status updated to active. You will be notified when it responds with a active lead insight. And once you do that, it'll tell you basically the next steps. But again, ball's back in the agent's court. Their agents, time to have a conversation and then determine where they're going to go from next. Now, in this watch status here, the lead is also on priority lead alerts, so it is tracking actions, behaviors on the website, return to site, viewing or clicking consecutive e-alerts, requesting more information about a property, showing requests, so on and so forth. And you will be notified, but they will also be automated. You have an option to automate the priority lead alerts or have them manual setup. So that's just a matter of flipping the switch on one or two different automations. So we go over that in the settings as well. But at this point, we are just doing making once the lead engages, moving them to active, and then letting you decide where they're going to go next. So now with this active status, we encourage that leads not in this active status longer than 10 days is ideal. But during this time frame, there are some reminders that'll be set up through a traditional plan, just reminding you have an active lead. The goal is to make sure that they don't get forgotten about in this status. So that we see that happening a lot. Active status is where a lot of conversations go to die. Now, if the lead does stall or the conversation stalls or you're not getting a response from the lead once they do go active, we've got several different plans that we can use to kind of nudge that conversation. One of the ones we use a lot is the ghosted poke plan, which can be added with using a tag, ghosted. Once you add it to that, that's just a 7-day plan. It's just trying to nudge the conversation to get that conversation restarted. Then again, though, if the lead does not respond after that 7 days, it'll automatically be put back into this qualifying plan. So it'll kick it back into qualified status and add it to the stale buyer phases. So even if they don't respond, we can know that they're automatically put back into the long-term nurture so that we always have them on an action plan. So day 10, if that lead's still inactive, you will get another notification letting you know. So we encourage to try to, either restart that conversation as many times as you like, or just get them into a specific status back into qualifying or watch based off of any kind of communication that you got from the lead. Now with this watch status here and these action plans, the context, the conversation in these action plans is based off of we've spoken to the lead. So this is generally not a good follow-up plan or status for leads that we have not spoken to, so we have no idea what their time frame is or anything like that. Because this context of this is we're checking in, so we're checking in on them once a month. We, part of the conversation is, we know you're waiting, or we know this, and that. So that's the context of this. So that's why it makes more sense. It's more relevant to the conversation. Anybody that we have not spoken to or no conversation's been started at all is going to always be better in the stale buyer phases or the stale framework up here. So just want to do a quick video on that. If you don't have this sheet, please let me know. I will email it over to you, or it's available on our website under downloads. Other than that, I will do a video. Next video is going to be on some of the priority lead alerts and the insights. So any questions, don't ever hesitate. Go ahead and give me an email, travis@bluedoor.co.